Hello. We just finished meeting for Wednesday night intonation practice, and we started with some phrases from a book that I use, Communicating in Business English by Bob Dignan. And it has a lot of helpful phrases, and it gives you lots of options for how to say the same meaning. And it's divided into sections for telephone, presentations, meetings, socializing, negotiating, and writing emails. So I like that it has a variety. So some different ways to say the same thing. Um, what do you think? If you're asking somebody, you might want to ask somebody in particular. So that's what I think. Now you're contrasting that with you. So that would be emphasized. What do you think? What do changes into more casual whata. What do you think? Da 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 da. If you want to put the emphasis on their thoughts, like um, let's see, I was thinking about taking a trip this weekend. What do you think? What do you think? You can say that too, putting the emphasis on what do you think about that idea? What are your thoughts about this? And again, you might put the emphasis on your, asking, I know what my thoughts are. In contrast, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about this? Thoughts about will connect. You don't have a good T on bout because you're making a TH right after it. About this. What are your thoughts about this? You can also use opinion. What is your opinion about this? What is? Because now you're not saying what are, so you can't say whata or what are. What is? What is your opinion about this? And this was added. I'm not sure of the meaning because what's the value of this $1 million project? Because $1 million is in there. Maybe the value is how important it is, or what else would we get from it? I'm not sure. But value would definitely be the important word. And then $1 million project is like adjective, adjective, noun. So you step down. What's the value of this $1 million project? Million is something we practiced. $1 million project. I totally agree with you. So when you say totally, you're stretching the O. The T in the middle changes to a D. I totally agree with you. I'd like to hear your insight on this, or I'd like to hear your perspective on this. I want to know what I can do with it changes to I want to know what I can do with it. I want to know what I can, because now can is not going to be perfect can. It's going to get shorter to kin because the emphasis is on the action, the question, do. I want to know what I can do with it, with it, with it. Keep the airflow going as you have with and pull your tongue back in for the T, with it. I want to know what I can do with it. Oh, we skipped this one. I'm sorry, I didn't see this one at the time. What is the weather today? What is the? So, what is the weather today? What is the weather today? Because it's a what H question, it'll start high and go low. What is the weather? And with emphasis on weather, because that's the what is about. What is the weather today? What is the weather today? I see what you're saying. And you can say that without the T. I see what you're saying. Or the T can connect to the Y and make a ch sound. I see what you're saying. And that would make it more casual. The first way on line 12, I see what you're saying, and then making it more casual on line 13. I see what you're saying, taking off the ing and making it in. I see what you're saying, but this is what are you can change into whatya or whatcha. So either one are both meaning what are you. So changing what are you into whatya makes it more casual, and then you change the ing to in. So instead of ing with the back of your tongue being very high, you're now saying in with the front of your tongue making the in. Excuse me. What are you watching? Or what you watching? Here. What are you thinking? Or what you thinking? What are you drinking? Or what you drinking? What are you instead of eating, now this T can disappear because you're saying eat and your tongue is in the T position, which is the same as the N position. Eatin'. What are you eating? What you eating? um, and then words. So on the second tab, starting with professor. 1, 2, 3. Professor. Doesn't need to be bold. Queuing. Queuing. The important part is to round your lips for queuing. Queuing. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Unidentified. And you can say it with the T like I just did, going over here because it's clear over here with 5 syllables. Unidentified. Or without the T because it comes after the D, unidentified. The important part is den, unidentified. And posture. 2 syllables. Posture. Incursion. 3. Incursion. You need a good zh here. Incursion. Earthquake. Earthquake. And back over here because there's more syllables. Proprietary. 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 I think the pri is a difficult combination because it's kind of odd to have a PR and then a PR. Proprietary. And 12, saying. The vowel is A. So you start with your jaw more open. Saying. Your tongue goes back up. Saying. And for 13, the vowel is E. So you say sing. It goes up. Sing, making the NG. And then down and back up for another NG. Singing. Singing. Hierarchic. It's over here because that's more syllables. Hierarchic, hierarchic. And architecture over here with 1, 2, 3, 4, architecture. Participants. It's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, participants. Participants. And headache. 2 syllables. Headache. Anything that's an ache, we'll put the emphasis on the first part. Headache, backache, stomach ache, toothache. The important part is the body part. Failure. It's 2 syllables, but I wrote it as 3 because when you say fail, your tongue is going very high. Fail. Fail, and then back up for year. Failure. That's a lot of movement in a short looking word. Failure. So you might have to say it slowly and then speed up to get the movement right. Failure. That's it. It was a very good group. It was very nice to see all of you, and I hope to see you again. Bye.